He don't know how to punch. Hey, he doesn't know how to punch. Hey, he's like, KSI.
What's going on, everybody? Product Probes back at you with another knife review, and today we're looking at an MTech neck knife. This thing is actually pretty cool, so let's dive into it and let's see what this thing's got. Okay, so right off the bat, as you can see, it's not too long with this ball chain right here. The concealed side on it. The print, he has a good bit of print on it. But, you know, jacket, large shirt, it's actually not too bad. I'll see what this thing looks like standing up here in just a minute. But that's kind of what we got going on right there with the concealed side of it. But it is a pretty cool looking knife. Locks in place just fine. Let me give you a close-up on it real quick. So, we're looking right here. As you can see, nice sheath to it. They have these straps right here. So if you wanted to use this as a boot knife or for a leg holster strap, you could actually run it through there. They do have the pocket clip right here, which can also be used as a, I wouldn't use it as a belt clip right there because of the divot, but you could also use it as a boot knife. The bad thing about I guess using this with a boot knife or, you know, anything other than a pocket clip is the fact that this thing sits in that sheath really nicely and snug. So, with it being so snug like this, if you had it on your belt, I think you're going to end up pulling, or in your boot, pulling the whole sheath out instead of just your knife. But, you know, if this thing loosens up, it's just a plastic sheath on it. But if it loosened up any, that could be an option for you. Now, with a strap onto your leg, of course, you can pull that thing out. But let's get a close-up on this knife. So, nice pattern to the knife. I like that right there. I like the handle. Super simple. Spear point blade on it right there. Now, this thing is, yep, it is. It is double-edged. So, nice tip on it right there, your finger hole. Got a nice little grenade type look to it right there on the end. I feel like, and it could just be my eyes, I feel like my camera is blurry. But maybe it's not. Maybe this is the better close-up right there. Sorry about that, guys. Got you a little lanyard hole too right there, which I guess if you didn't want to use that side of it, hang it down instead of this way. Yeah, I guess you could do that as well. Maybe have a little wrist strap on it. But this is going to be your size comparison, guys. Super small knife, but fits, you know, the finger holes. And I got pretty big knuckles. I'm always popping them. And this thing fits in there fine on the middle finger. So, in a defensive stance right there. Well, if I go to make a fist, it's my other, you know, my ring finger and my pointer is actually touching barely touching the bottom half of those blades. So, I'd have to push it up like that with my palm, bam, and use it in a defensive stance. But I might end up cutting my finger. So mine would be more of a pointer type tactical defense. Pull out, you're ready to go like this. I feel like that might be the way to go for me. You know, if you've got skinnier fingers, you could probably go ahead and hit that middle finger with a good punch. But I got a good grip right here with it sideways in, like this.
He don't know how to punch. Hey, he doesn't know how to punch. Hey, he's like, KSI.
So that's not too bad. And this thing doesn't seem to be super sharp. Now the tip is sharp, which is really what you want to go for with this tactical neck knife like this. Just a, and it's game over, right? So, anyway, let's keep looking at it right here. Again, guys, it's all fixed blade, of course. Get your MTech logo right there. Not too much to it. I mean, super simple. There's the sheath right here again. Just a plastic sheath, but boom. A little bit harder to slide in, but I like the fact that it's in place. you know, like this. But what I do want to go do is at least see how this point does and how sharp this knife really is. Alright, let's check out the sharpness on this little thing. So, I'm not going to use the finger hole. I'm just going to use it like a standard cut. Look at that, guys. I can't even get a catch on this blade. Yeah, there we go. Finally got one. Wow. The actual blade on this thing definitely needs to be sharpened up. However, you're really going to be using this for puncturing. So, bam, with your stab. So, let's definitely check out the point. You know, I'm a little disappointed. That's actually a little bit more push than I was imagining. But look at those slice down, guys. So, it's definitely a cool knife. It'll get the job done in a defensive stance. But if you were looking to really be sharp right here on the sides, you're definitely going to want to throw this over a stone. Yeah, just be careful if you sharpen this thing up because it looks like it can get pretty sharp. So, just be careful if you're going to sharpen the sides up. I don't see many people using it for utility work, anything other than a defensive type knife. But, I mean, let's just see real quick what we're going to be looking at with it. So, I guess with this, because you don't really want the pocket clip. See, I would remove it. Remove the pocket clip. And that's going to give you a more concealed look. And it's going to be a way more comfortable. But just for this purpose, I'm going to do this thing backwards. And let's just see how it slides out. So, I had to. Got it. Pull it out from under the sheath. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Bam! You've got it. You're ready to go. You're walking back. Boom. Let's see how it goes back into the sheath, which I guess... Ow! Yeah, you're definitely going to want to look before you do it. Okay, don't do this, because that doesn't seem to go in well. Take the damn thing off. Put it into the sheath like a normal person. But, yeah, I only have it in there all the way, and it's still... Yeah, it's got to fit in there just perfect. So, take it off your neck before you go to slide it in there, or you will stab yourself. But, MTech USA, cool little knife. What were the numbers on this thing? This was the MT-588. Pretty cool little neck knife, guys. Tell you what, while it's on my brain, because I just thought about it, let's go ahead, let's go get the weight and measurements of it with it in the sheath, and then as well with just the knife itself. Alright, let's see how much this thing weighs with the sheath real quick and chain. Okay, so I was thinking it was going to be 3. So, check it out right here. Alright, so that's a pretty good weight right there. Let's see what the measurements are on it. So 4.5 inches. 2 inches blade right there. So 2-inch blade and 4.5 inches. You know, not too bad of a little neck knife. You know, I feel comfortable even slinging this thing because it's so tight in that sheath. But if you get it, just be careful, guys, because it is double-edged. They're not very sharp right out of the box. The tip is. But if you sharpen this thing up, just make sure that you do, you know, carry it with a little bit of caution there. But you take off this pocket, you take off the pocket clip, you're going to get a lot better concealment, a lot less print with it right there. And plus, it'll be a lot more comfortable, and you don't have to wear it backwards. So, I would check that out, guys. But, appreciate you watching. Hope the review helped if you're thinking about getting it. And, guys, this is actually a pretty cool little neck knife for the money. So, if y'all want to go check it out, I'll leave a link in the description below. And I'll see y'all in the next one.